It's Monday morning, 8 o'clock or just before 8 o'clock Monday morning. Got really busy day today. I started, I worked yesterday all day, made a lot of fence panels. I'll show you. There's a big pile here, look, being picked up this morning. They're being picked up by JRS Tree Services, a load of frame 6x6s and railed 6x5s. That's the guy who brings all the trees in for us. He does fencing as well, he's picking up that order there. And then our other wholesale customer is picking up another order that I made there. So I spent pretty much all of Sunday making all these fence panels. Then we've got to go out this morning. We've got a job starting, another job. I'll show you that. We've got to remove another load of fencing and put some new fencing up. So I'll catch up with you a bit later when we get going. Tripped up then. Right folks, that's the first one made of these 6x5 arch tops. I've got 5 of these to make, so I've done the first one, I've got 4 more to do. It's the same customer, my wholesale customer that's ordered these. He's added now to the order 5 of these. So I'll crack on with these. I'll catch up with you when I finish these. Cheers. Right folks, that's those 5 done, look, arch tops. Added to that pile, and there's a 3-4 I've just put on top. So that order's now finished, ready for customer to collect first thing tomorrow morning. It's now 3:10, and I've got to go out now and measure up for a gate for a customer, for hopefully a gate for me to make and install. So I'm going to go and get that done, and I'll see you soon. Right folks, so this is that job done. Have a look at it. It looks really nice. Customer's really pleased. Basically, I've just put the gate on that you saw me make earlier. It's been really fiddly. As you can see, I've had to take 2 cuts off the bottom because it's on a slope, so it wouldn't open. It just kept catching. About three or 4. I took it off about 3 times. It just cuts off the bottom. There you go. Okay, hung. Neat job. Finished it off nice. Right, let's get back to the yard and get something to eat. I'm absolutely starving. There we are, folks. 2 900 wide by 1.8 metre featherboard gates. One way, one's obviously the other way around, so you can see. One's left-hand, one's right-handed hinge, and that's for the customer who's picked up a load of panels. He's coming back for these gates tomorrow. So that's the end of another day for Fred at the Woodyard. It's 4:30, and I'll be honest, I've had enough now today. So hopefully I'll see you again tomorrow. Cheers, folks. I just made that panel. It's a bespoke custom panel, so it's 2 metres wide rather than 1A3, and it's a little bit wider. So I've had to machine, because the back rails on the cappings only come at 6 foot long. So I've had to machine the rails at 2 metres out of different timber, and then you do have to join the capping. See it there. You can kind of just see the join, but to be fair, it's not too bad. It's the only way of doing it, because as I said, the caps come at 6 foot, and this panel's 2 metres wide. So that's that one done, ready for collection for tomorrow morning. Oh, what an absolutely lovely day. Absolutely glorious. Look at the weather. Even though I've got a woolly hat on still, it's quite warm and a really nice day. Having said that, it's about time for lunch. I'm going to get some lunch and then crack on with some more orders this afternoon. So I'll catch up with you shortly. Right folks, it's just coming up to 5 o'clock, I'm going to call it a day. I've just made another 5 panels after that gate. It's 4 66s and 1 65 tucked in back there. That's for the customer for tomorrow. The gate's ready down there, and the 2 metre wide panel that you saw me make this morning. So I've got a gate, 2 metre wide bespoke panel, and some more panels to be picked up. And what has happened this afternoon is a little bit different. A friend of mine's been in, he's dropped off some materials. He makes sheds, so he's going to make a shed here tomorrow. So I've got the room and obviously the bench, the space for him to do sheds. So he's dropped off some materials. To be honest, I get a lot of people asking for sheds here. It's a massive thing. I have made a few in the past. Some OSB boards there, look, some 18mm OSB for the floor, some 11mm for the roof. So he's dropped all this off. I've been asked for a lot of sheds, yeah, and I've made a few really good sheds, but I just do not have the time. They take too long, and as you know, I'm doing fencing, firewood, installing, deliveries. So he's dropped off a load of 2x2, look, panelized 2x2, some OSB boards. He's going to come to 4x1 for some, I think, fascia trim, and he's going to come tomorrow. I think he's bringing the tongue and groove boards with him tomorrow, and he's going to make shed. So that'll be interesting. I'll see if I can get him on the video. We are going to have a discussion while he's here, because if he can put a display shed up, if he has the time to make sheds, then it could be a massive thing here, something new as well. So I'm going to let him, we're going to talk about it tomorrow. I'm happy for him to come here and make a shed. If somebody orders one, he can come and use, you know, we've got the benches, look, there's an 8x6 bench there, another bench there, we've got the saws and tools, as you know. So he normally just makes them on floor or on his grass. So he's going to come and do it here properly. And like I said, if it goes well, then there's a real chance that we could, you know, work together maybe and put some sheds in here, which I know will definitely sell. So anyway, what an absolutely glorious evening. Look at that. So nice. So I'm just finishing off. This is the back, as you know, where I do all my logs. Lucky enough where I am, it's a lovely spot, as you can see. Just fields and farmland around me. So quiet. Only me makes any noise around here. So I'll call it a day on that, and hopefully, folks, I'll catch up with you tomorrow, and you might get to see a shed being made tomorrow. Cheers. Aerials you saw yesterday. Yeah. Progress. You alright?
Yeah, not bad.
No. Indeed.